What we're going to take you through now is a thoracic extension, p.a.i.l.s and r.a.i.l.s. As always really important that you're assessing beforehand, not just to say, hey, look how much I gained, but even just to know that you're starting in the right point. Super hard, and it's really important that you're actually getting after the right range of motion, because you could really be holding yourself back when you think that you're just progressing yourself. So we're going to start with our hands by our butt on the ground. He's going to go ahead and make a double chin. From here, he's going to think about segmenting his spine just like our spinal cars, and think about lifting up his head first, then his chest, trying to get everything all the way up to the belly button off of the ground. He's going to get as high as he can. So you can see this is one of the things that Nana really needs to work on. So you can see he's stuck here. Super hard. Okay? So from there, he's going to slowly start coming down, and we're going to go ahead and relax. So one of the things that we can make the p.a.i.l.s and r.a.i.l.s better is we're going to go ahead and put these in between here. So he's going to squeeze that with his legs. So squeeze that block. And now, if you wanted to progress it, we could have him use any version of this. So here's level 1, and then you obviously have level 2, which is going to be higher. If you're really crazy, you could get all the way up to here. For Donato, we're going to start him off just below that, because you can see that how he lifted up, he wasn't really high enough to even put his elbows on this. So now we're going to regress him with these just a little bit lower. Could these be anything? Yes, they could. So from here, we're going to go ahead and put these just like this. He's going to go ahead and put his elbows on those. Now, with the hand positioning, where he's at right now is great for me. Could it be behind your head? Yes, there's value there. Could it be in the front rack? So could it be here? Yes, it could. It could be in any position. For me, I like him to be relatively comfortable, because right now we're not working on his triceps and even his shoulders. We're really working on his T-spine, which is up here. So first thing, big deep breaths. Try to get yourself a good solid 2 minutes in this position. While he's here, he's thinking about his ribs staying down. He's not arching this. We're actually working in here. So he wants to make sure that he's not jacked up with the ribs off of the ground. If your sternum feels uncomfortable on the ground, then I guarantee you are not in the right spot. You need to exhale your ribs down. Especially if you're someone who's prone to being in anterior pelvic tilt. This is not only what you need, but it's going to be a little bit harder for you, so you should probably think about starting a little bit lower. So from here, big deep breath in, exhale everything out, sniff some air into here, get nice and tight. Now he's going to start doing basically an abdominal crunch. So he's going to squeeze his abs down into the pad, and he's thinking about using these and flexing his spine, basically going like this. Because his elbows are stuck there, it's an isometric, so he can't go any further. So he's squeezing everything here, essentially the opposite of your T-spine. We just did 10 seconds, he got up to 100%, we just held another 10 seconds. Now, not using his neck, we're going to try to really use his upper back to pull down and lift his elbows. Good, keep trying, 10, 9, 8, 7, say we did 10 seconds of those rails, he's going to relax into it, just go back to breathing. Now what should you feel? First, you should feel your abs working in the p.a.i.l.s, the abdominal crunch. It's not going to be the hardest ab exercise you did though, so don't get alarmed if you don't feel that too much. Now, what should we feel in the back? We don't want to feel our neck, so the worst thing you can do with this exercise is this. Keep that double chin that we need, and now we can also really look to feel the upper back working. Think about the shoulder blades and that T-spine pulling down in order to lift your chest up. So really feeling as much of that upper back work. Now, if you feel your lower back, is it a problem? Yes and no. If you have no abs and you're not using the front side of your body and you're arching your lower back, then yes, it should be a problem. Most people, when they feel the lower thoracic actually working, they think, wow, my lower back is really working here. But it's just because they don't have the control to know that that's actually those low traps and that lower thoracic pulling you into more extension, which is exactly what we want. So that's going to be your p.a.i.l.s and r.a.i.l.s for thoracic extension with the blocks. 2 rounds. Make sure that you're really breathing into those positions, spending some time in between rounds, especially the last round, passively breathing, just relaxing into it. Focus on your exhales, taking tension away. and just melting into that new range of motion. Try to really think about big chest. So you're going to really try to keep the chest up and try to keep that double chin the whole time. It should feel like this stuff is working too. When you make that double chin, you should feel this, and you should also feel that upper back.